This is the 2014 Chevy Silverado. We have been waiting a long time to get a new pickup truck from General Motors, and it's finally here. Lots of adjustments to this vehicle, new engines. They've also modified the interior, making it much more refined and efficient. We're in Newfoundland. Love every time we get an invite to come to Newfoundland to check out the new Silverado.
Full-size trucks are a tremendous part of the segment overall, and Silverado is a key player in that segment. For Chevrolet, Silverado represents over about 25% of the sales, so it's an important truck for us. With the functionality of a crew cab truck, people are using trucks for a family hauler as well as to do their everyday work.
Here's an interesting stat. Crew cab sales have exploded. In 2001, they represented 0% of the sales of Chevy Silverados. Now in 2012, 65% of people that buy a Chevy pickup truck choose the four-door crew cab. And it makes sense. These vehicles are used for work, and on the weekend they're used for family fun. And they have made some amazing improvements to the inside of this truck. The old Silverado was pretty primitive and looking quite old, and that's all being changed. A great center stack now with an 8-inch screen that you can communicate with your phone very easily. In the center console, you flip a flap up here and there's USB ports. If that's not enough, there's two more inside the center armrest. Also, there's plugs for your phone. There's an actual 110-volt plug to plug in, say, something like your laptop. The doors have been carved out. You now have huge areas to store things in the doors. They've even provided us with a 1.5-liter water bottle to show you just how big it is. The back seat, they've made some refinements like hollowing out underneath the seats for more legroom. The actual dimensions of the cabin have stayed the same, but they've made it roomier by optimizing the inside space.
Couple of the highlights, we've got the heart of the truck is the Ecotec 3 engine family. We've got 3 engines in the new truck: 4.3 liter V6, 5.3 liter V8, and 6.2 liter V8, all featuring the Ecotec 3 technology: direct injection, variable valve timing, and active fuel management. So fantastic. We're very excited about that. There has been a trend towards V6. We're introducing our all-new 4.3 liter V6, which is specifically made for trucks. We've got best-in-class standard torque, which is what truck owners are looking for. Great payload, great V6. We're very excited about that engine.
Okay, we've been driving this new Silverado over 2 days in beautiful Newfoundland. Dramatic scenery, beautiful coastal villages, and a lot of bumpy roads. And the first thing you notice when you drive this vehicle for a very short period of time is, boy, is this thing smooth. It feels like a big sedan. And it just gobbles up the bumps, and this is a perfect road companion for any long trip. Seats and outward visibility is what you expect from the Silverado. Now, under the hood, we've been driving the 5.3 liter, and the transmission is carried over from the older unit. It's a 6-speed, where Ram has gone to an 8-speed automatic. And you do notice that it definitely feels like it's being tuned to eke out the greatest efficiency rather than get the snappiest performance. You do have to put your foot into it quite substantially to get it to drop a gear or two for passing maneuvers, but it will do the job. So they're trying to keep it in the highest gear possible for the longest period of time to get you great efficiency.
Truck owners use their trucks for towing and for hauling things, and the torque is what's going to make the difference in a truck. And our 4.3 liter V6 is specifically adapted for trucks.
This 2014 Chevy Silverado is kind of at the tail end of redevelopment from the Detroit 3 in terms of full-size trucks. The F-150 from Ford has had all new engines released in the last few years. Ram has had continual development with new engines and transmissions. And finally, Silverado is stepping up to the plate with something new. Major refinement with the interior. It looks fantastic. It's very easy to use, and they've thought of a lot of ways to communicate with the vehicle. Also, when you add in the comfort, we're driving over some long stretches of very bumpy highways here in Newfoundland, and this truck never set a wheel wrong. It's smooth, it's quiet, and I would say very comfortable. Feels like a big sedan, not like a pickup truck. Add in the new engines that are much thriftier and capable, and that really speaks to the Chevrolet buyer. They have a family of people that follow the Silverado, and because this is a brand new one and we've been waiting a long time for it, they're going to sell very well to that crowd. It's going to be interesting to see if they can bring some other people inside the Chevrolet family.
Want more? Extended reviews of many of our segments are available online at drivingtelevision.com.